in the 13th century by an Icelandic monk, the Orkney saga tells of the exploits of the Viking Earls of Orkney. The most colourful character of all in the stories, however, is not an earl at all. Described in the saga as the greatest man the Western world has ever seen in ancient and modern times, this is part of his story. Svein of Gairsay, the last Orkney sea-wolf. Gairsay is a small island located between mainland and Rousey. In Gairsay, Svein built the largest drinking hall in Orkney, where he could entertain his retinue of 80 warriors. His lifestyle was that of a Viking chief. The year was divided up into farming and raiding. In spring the crops would be sown, and once that was completed he would sail west or south raiding. Returning in autumn, the harvest would be gathered in before he would depart again on more raiding trips. Winter was spent at home, feasting and drinking. His success at raiding and plundering was essential to keep up a lifestyle that by the 12th century had passed into Viking legend. He amassed wealth and prestige from these trips beyond that of the Orkney Earls. But there was a lot more to Svein of Gairsay than raiding and farming. He was a man with connections who could act as a power broker between rival interests, including those of kings. The side he chose to be on would be the one that served his interests best. This meant it could change at any given time. During the War of the Three Earls, 1152 to 1154, he supported each of them, depending on how it suited him. The men of power, and some women, exploited his almost mythical reputation as a Viking warrior to do the dirty deeds for them, whilst keeping their hands clean. But Svein could play that game as well as anyone.